We've all heard stories of marine creatures that scientists haven't been able to identify. These colossal creatures occasionally wash up on the beach, setting tongues wagging and imaginations churning. The truth is that these organisms, which can be found on the beaches all throughout the world, are just decayed enough to be recognized. There are plenty of other colossal creatures that wash up on the beach and can be easily identified. Here are the top 10 largest species discovered on the beach. At number 10 is jellyfish. This one was discovered on a beach in Tasmania by 12-year-old Xavier Lim. It has a diameter of 5 feet and is a jellyfish species that scientists are yet to identify. What do we know about this beach booger? It's one of 3 species of lion's mane jellyfish that can be found in Tasmania. For whatever reason, jellyfish numbers in Tasmania have been rising, and this specimen was observed in the wild but never collected. Number 9 is Megamouth Shark. The body of this enormous beast was discovered in the Philippines in 2015. They eventually discovered that the 15-foot shark was a Megamouth Shark. It's so uncommon that only about 60 have ever been seen by humans in any capacity, and they weren't discovered until 1976. Even if we came across these massive predators on a daily basis, they wouldn't pose much of a threat to us. They are like whale sharks of filter feeders. They swim around with their big silly mouths open, hoping to catch some plankton and jellyfish. Their jaws are reflective and follow a bioluminescent road, which may attract animals in their massive mouth. At number 8 is giant oarfish. The giant oarfish, another species emerging from the ocean's darkest depth, is the world's largest bonefish, measuring 36 feet inland with unsubstantiated claims of reaching 56 feet. They are like the giant squid, spend the majority of their time in the ocean's depth, thus humans rarely sees them. Their large pectoral fins, which resemble oars if you squint hard enough, give them the name oarfish. A massive oarfish washes up on Catalina Island in 2015. When it was discovered, it was nearly 15 feet long. However, scientists believe it was closer to 24 feet long and weighed up to 200 pounds while it was alive. When the specimen lost its tail, which oarfish do from time to time to shed weight and conserve energy, it dropped some weight. Top 7 is mysterious whale. In February 2017, the hairy mystery blob was discovered on a beach in the Philippines. It's over 20 feet long and weighs in at around 4,000 pounds. When it was discovered, some speculated that it could be anything from April in the movie Avatar to a whale polar bear hybrid. Muscle fibers are decaying beneath the surface of what seems to be some long, shaggy white hair. The creature is too decayed to tell what it is, but based on its size, scientists assume it is a whale. Number 6 is giant squid. Because it lives in the deepest reaches of the ocean, the aptly named giant squid is sometimes elusive to scientists. They are not only the largest invertebrates, but their eyes are also massive, being about the same size as the human skull. They're extremely difficult to study, and practically everything we know about them comes from squids caught by fishermen or washed up on the beach. We didn't even have film footage of a live giant squid until 2004. A gigantic squid washed up on the beach in La Reina in the Spanish province of Cantabria in 2013. Architeuthis dux was the name of the squid species, and experts believe that it can grow to be 43 feet long. This cephalopod was 30 feet long and weighed in at an incredible 400 pounds. The squid was in surprisingly good shape and was transferred to Cantabria Maritime Museum for further research. Number 5 is the monster from New Zealand. It's like a huge version of something you'd see in the Walking Dead episode. This scary 30-foot-long beast was discovered on a New Zealand beach. When peering into its huge maw line with a razor-sharp teeth, we can see why people would think it's a sea monster. Theories abound as to what this enigmatic creature could be. A colossal moray eel? A crocodile from the sea? The carcass is thought to be remnants of a killer whale, according to scientists. Strand-trap orcas are unfortunately not rare, as they routinely chase prey into shallow seas, leaving them stranded. We're not sure how this one died because it's in such bad shape. Number 4 is basking sharks. The second largest fish in the ocean is the basking shark. They are rarely seen in the shallow waters since they prefer the deep sea. However, in 2015, one was found on the main beach, and despite the best efforts of beachgoers, it died. The basking shark was 30 feet long, almost surpassing the basking shark's maximum length of 32 feet. Despite their immense size, these sharks pose no threat to people because they feed on plankton. To feed, they filter ocean water through their gill openings. Their conical snouts and large dorsal and pectoral fins, which may be as long as 6.5 feet, give them a striking appearance. At number 3 is whale shark. Whale sharks are the world's largest fish, measuring up to 40 feet in length. Fortunately for us, they don't find humans to be particularly good food, preferring instead to consume plankton. They are well known for being gentle. In 2016, a 42-foot-long whale shark was discovered washed up on the beach in India. It was so big that it beat the Guinness Book of World Records record for the largest whale shark by half an inch. It had a width of 28 feet and a weight of 21 tons. It's unclear how it landed out on the shore. However, based on the external damage, it appears that it died before being washed up on the beach by the currents. Second on our list is sperm whales. Sperm whales may reach a length of 59 feet, and while they aren't the largest whales, they do have the greatest brains of any creature on the planet. Spermaceta, a material discovered inside their projecting heads, is the source of their name. It is proven by scientists that it is not sperm. Scientists have no idea what it is, but they believe it helps them change their buoyancy when diving. 13 sperm whales washed ashore on a German beach in 2016. The size of these monstrosities astounded beachgoers, but what was within them was even more shocking. A 43-foot fishing net, a plastic car engine cover, and a bucket were among the items discovered in their bellies. Surprisingly, being stranded wasn't due to being full of plastic and automobile components. These whales had heart attacks and died as a result. This is laid to have happened when they swam into shallow waters and were unable to sustain their own weight. And our top 1 is blue whales. Blue whales are the largest animals that have ever been discovered on the planet. These gigantic sea mammals can reach 100 feet in length and weigh up to 200 tons. Because they're endangered, it's extremely terrible when one washes up on the coast, as was the case in 2014 when 9 were discovered on the beaches of various coastal villages in Newfoundland. It's thought that they become entangled in ice and were crushed to death before their bodies wash up on the beach. Cleaning up the carcasses of these blue behemoths is no simple work, as you may guess. One of the blue whales, dubbed Blue, was redied for exhibition in museums around the world. Cutting her skeleton out took 10 workers 5 days, and transporting the bones required 2 18-wheelers. This isn't even the worst part of the job. You also have to cope with the smell. Well, that's the end of today's video. Subscribe to stay up to date on what's going on in our oceans. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.